urgent staff memorandum, internal circulation, only subject, unauthorized individual posing as physician, immediate awareness required to all nursing personnel. This memorandum serves as an official alert regarding a persistent and deceptive individual currently operating within hospital premises. Multiple credible reports have confirmed the presence of a man identifying himself as Dr. Hoffenfloppen Snappenpopper. He is not affiliated with this facility nor any recognized medical institution. His activities appear targeted primarily toward nursing staff, particularly during daytime shifts in the main cafeteria area. While the situation contains certain eccentric elements, the potential for professional disruption, emotional manipulation, and violation of hospital boundaries is being taken seriously by administration. Description of the individual Dr. Snappenpopper presents as a tall, articulate male in his mid to late 30s, often dressed in a white lab coat that meets minimum professional standards at first glance. He carries a stethoscope, headlamp, and various small medical instruments. However, closer observation reveals inconsistencies. The coat lacks proper institutional embroidery, and his identification badge appears to be of non-standard manufacture. He is known for a distinctive kneeling posture when engaging with staff, one knee lowered, headlamp activated, while maintaining intense eye contact. Witnesses describe his manner as simultaneously confident and theatrical. The attached composite illustration, prepared from security footage and eyewitness descriptions, accurately captures his typical appearance and approach. He claims expertise in holistic cardiac emotional wellness, a field that does not exist within accredited medicine. When questioned about credentials, he references an unverifiable background and quickly volunteers that he is not licensed in New Jersey, delivered with what can only be described as peculiar emphasis, pattern of activity. The individual is most active between approximately 11:30 a.m. and 1:45 p.m., coinciding with peak cafeteria hours. He positions himself near the central seating area. Frequently, the table is adjacent to the salad bar or soft serve station. His method involves initiating conversation under the pretense of offering unsolicited medical or personal advice. Reported tactics include placing small cards on trays that read "Take one," followed by vague offers of emotional bandage consultations. Engaging in prolonged pulse assessments that involve complex finger snapping rhythms and what he terms the Snappenpopper maneuver. Delivering compliments framed as clinical observations, such as noting that a nurse's vitals suggest a deficiency in proper attention, producing small popping objects from his coat pockets while claiming they relieve professional stress. Several nurses have reported feeling initially flattered or amused, only to later recognize the interaction as manipulative. The dry, matter-of-fact delivery of his absurd claims appears to be part of his effectiveness. The confidence makes the ridiculousness land more slowly. Documented encounters. In one instance, a senior floor nurse was approached while reviewing charts at a corner table. The individual performed an unrequested auscultation that concluded with an invitation to continue the examination in a more private wing. She declined. He left a note suggesting her chart indicated overdue romantic maintenance. Another case involved an emergency department nurse who accepted what she believed was a genuine foot evaluation for occupational strain. The consultation ended with her shoes tied together and a prescription for 3 future lunches, dosage to be determined. A third report describes a practitioner who found herself humming unfamiliar yet strangely persistent rhythms after a brief interaction, later identified as the cadence from the so-called Snappenpopper technique. These incidents, while containing elements of absurdity, demonstrate a clear pattern of boundary testing behavior that could escalate. Identification guidance staff should remain alert to the following indicators: pronounced use of the full name Hoffen, Floppen, Snappenpopper, often delivered as though it carries medical legitimacy, reference to medical devices in theatrical terms, for example, calling the stethoscope his instrument of emotional clarity, unusual socks featuring subtle patterns when seated, a pager that emits melodic tones inconsistent with standard hospital equipment, evasive responses when asked for valid NPI documentation or departmental affiliation. If approached, note that he tends to pivot quickly to his New Jersey disclaimer when pressed on legitimacy. This appears to be a practiced deflection. Recommended actions: do not engage beyond basic professional courtesy. If an approach occurs, maintain distance and calmly state that you are not interested in unsolicited consultations. Report all sightings immediately to security or your unit supervisor using the phrase code Floppen. This has been established internally for rapid coordination. Under no circumstances accompany him to secondary locations, accept personal contact information, or participate in any maneuvers. Document the time, location, and details of any interaction for the official log. Administration is actively monitoring the situation and working to restrict his access. However, given the public nature of the cafeteria and the volume of daily traffic, complete prevention has proven challenging thus far. Closing note: the nursing staff remains the backbone of patient care in this institution. Your vigilance and professionalism are appreciated. While some aspects of this individual's presentation may initially seem harmless or even comically overstated, experience has shown that such confidence artists often rely on exactly that perception to gain trust. Please treat this alert with appropriate seriousness. A degree of dry skepticism toward unverified specialists is healthy in any medical environment. If you have already had an encounter and wish to discuss it confidentially, employee assistance resources are available on Stay Observant. Hospital Administration Security Division, attachment, composite illustration of suspect.